Hi, and welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm going to review the Lenovo Legion Go, the massive Windows-based handheld gaming PC. Is it the Switch successor that PC gamers have been waiting for, or just another face in the crowded handheld world? Let's find out. First up, let's take a look at the unboxing experience. The Legion Go comes in this premium-feeling matte black box with some sharp Lenovo branding. Once you slide off the cover and crack it open, you're greeted right away by the device itself, wrapped securely in foam with protective plastic around the screen and controllers. Inside, we get a compact but sturdy 65-watt USB-C charger, same one they use for Lenovo laptops, and your basic startup guides and warranty info. There's also a little base for the right controller in mouse mode. And that's about it. No micro SD card included, no stickers or bonus goodies. But everything essential to start gaming is right here in the box. Setup is pretty much as simple as plugging in and letting Windows 11 walk you through first-time setup. This initial setup took me over 40 minutes to do. Not a con of the device, just living pain with Windows 11. The Legion Go stands out immediately thanks to its size and design. It has an 8.8-inch QHD Plus touchscreen at a buttery smooth 144 Hz. That's the largest and sharpest display you'll find on any handheld right now. And trust me, it makes a difference for both games and working in Windows. The controllers are the real highlight. They're fully detachable, like a Nintendo Switch, but Lenovo takes things a step further. The right side controller actually acts as a vertical mouse, complete with a little touchpad and scroll wheel. For FPS games or even just navigating Windows, it's genuinely handy. Plus, both sticks use Hall effect sensors, so you can say goodbye to stick drift. You can use the Legion Go to game on a big screen or an external monitor via its USB-C video output. But with its limited processing power, I don't see why anyone would do this. You are better off using a desktop system for that. Let me switch it over to my capture card and we'll see how some of the game performs. Spoiler alert, it is not exciting at all. In Wuthering Waves, it can barely hit 50 FPS on average, even with all settings configured for performance instead of visuals. This is just me running around in town, and there are a lot of stuttering, making the game almost unplayable. Next up, we have the Ascent, which averaged around 62 frames. This is the default graphic settings the game decided, and I did not tweak anything. This frame rate is definitely playable for this game. In Shadow of the Tomb Raider, I ran the benchmark and got an average of 71 frames per sec with the game's medium preset. Oddly enough, the game's Sniper Elite Resistance average around 82 frames per sec. This is very surprising, as this is one of the newer games out there. Remnant 2 average around 42 frames per sec, with FSR 3 on, and using performance mode. Helldivers 2 yielded 40 frames per sec in the game's balanced preset. Expedition 33, being one of the newest game on the market, is averaging around 33 frames per sec in the medium preset. This is honestly surprising to me and speaks volume to how optimized this game is. Here's a chart of the FPS of all the games I have tested. Maybe I'm just spoiled with the FPS that I get from my desktop system, but I just cannot recommend this Legion Go at all. If you are looking for something to game on the go, I would recommend getting the Asus ROG Ally instead. It does not have detachable controllers and the mouse mode that the Legion offer, but at the end of the day, I will value performance over the lagginess. Perhaps the issue is the choices that Lenovo made with its system memory. At 16GB and using Windows as the operating system is absolutely nonsense. 16GB of RAM is barely cutting it for a regular Windows system. How did they think they can get away with a gaming system that has the graphic card sharing the same memory? To make this worse, the system's RAM is solder on board, meaning you cannot upgrade this after the fact. Unless you are a wizard with soldering and willing to void your warranty, you are stuck with a 16GB of memory. Bottom line, Lenovo's Legion Go is bold, innovative, and packed with features. It's built for enthusiasts, those who want the biggest screen, flexible controls, and the whole Windows library in their hands. Just be ready for the inadequate performance, and maybe keep a charger close by. Would you swap your deck or Ally for a Legion Go? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more deep dive reviews. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.